What's up? What's good? What's going on, Sagittarius? So let's jump in. Look at your girl up on here for y'all, honey, but that's okay. I'm going to do it. Let's see what's going on for you. Spirit told me, Spirit literally called me into this deck. I'm looking at a rainbow right here, right now. Not really sure what's reflecting the rainbow, but it's on the desk. So let's see. What's the situation that the universe is wanting the Sagittarian 9th house collective to get some clarity on? Sag, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else, okay? Sag is needing a friend on like where you're at with it right now. And I definitely have you replaying old events in your head as it pertains to the ending of a relationship. It's like something is very obvious that someone is choosing not to make the necessary changes. Someone is choosing not to show up for you. And it looks like that I'm speaking to a Sagittarius that is actually making peace with that, right? Because we do have healing heart behind there. So I do have a Sagittarius that even though you're trying to heal from some sort of ending here, you're still replaying these events in your head. So let's see what's going on here. What else is it that Sag is needing to know? Yeah, and you're like somebody's in, it's like, you know, you're not really being honest with yourself, okay? And because you're not being honest with yourself, you're unable to put healthy boundaries up, Sag. So there is some sort of outdated thinking that you have when it comes to dealing with this person. And it has a lot to do with not being honest and truthful with your real emotions here. Let's see, Spirit. Lying to yourself. Yeah, this is definitely some sort of karmic relationship. And I feel like that there were very intense, cutting out. It's like there's a knowing that it's time to cut this karmic relationship out, but Spirit isn't saying that like cut it out and then act like that those feelings aren't there. You know what I'm saying? Like definitely thinking about it in the way that you're thinking about it isn't allowing you to stop some sort of unhealthy pattern here, okay? It's like because of the conditioning in this toxic karmic relationship, there were periods of no communication, but that was like silent treatment. It was never really the end. And now there's this mindset of like, I know this needs to be the end, but is this really the end? Oh, I know this needs to be the end, but ooh, is this really the end? I don't want it to be the end. And Spirit is like, hey, I need you to take a second and shift your perspective on this karmic relationship, and you're only able to do so if you're honest and stop pretending, okay? So let me see. I'm going to do something a little different, Sag. Well, not too different. It's been used before. How about that? Let me see, Spirit. Show me. How is Sagittarius showing up inside of this situation? And then I do want to see the external person that is interfering with this, okay? Karmic. I want to see the other person that is interfering with this karmic relationship. Like I want to see the other person participating in it. So, Spirit, can you please show me how Sagittarius is showing up here? Yeah, the Page of Wands, and it actually kind of came out in the challenging position. It's like you're choosing to be naive when it benefits you, but it really don't benefit you. But when the universe is asking you to kind of let go of your expectations and just trust the process, you got every reason under the sun not to really trust the process is what I'm getting here. How this person is showing up here in this connection is the Hierophant. Damn, it could be a Taurus. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but this is definitely someone older. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but they're definitely more traditional in their thinking, okay? Whereas I do feel like that you're kind of willing to jump into something, try something outside of the norms, create your own pathway. This is someone that does have a little bit more structure and traditional thinking to them. You have the Six of Wands. They have the Strength card. Wow, both of you all are highly affected by Leo as well. You have the Ace of Swords, that's the truth, and they have the Page of Cups. We have the Three of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Hanged Man. We have the Judgment, the Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. For some reason, I feel like I could be speaking to a cross-watcher. I could be speaking to somebody that's watching this for Sagittarius. I don't know why I feel that way. But guys, listen to your intuition and take it in for how it resonates with you, okay? I do feel that this person will be coming towards you with an apology, okay? I do feel like that this is someone that is mature enough to accept and understand the fact that they owe you an apology. So it does look like that in the near future, you will be gaining some sort of clarity based off of a truthful conversation with this person, okay? I do feel like that there will be some sort of resignation of the uncertainty here, okay? I do feel like that the likely outcome of this is a resignation of the uncertainty. Now, this is all attached to the Five of Pentacles. And, you know, the Five of Pentacles on top of the Two of Pentacles is telling me that there is the Seven of Pentacles here. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I have to be honest with you. I do feel like that with time, the likely outcome of this is resigning from the uncertainty and coming to the firm understanding that in order for you guys to come in out of the code and work this out, it is going to take some nurturance. You two are going to have to independently develop and start to take practical steps to come towards each other in union. But I definitely feel like that I have to be honest, you're definitely desiring this person's attention, Sag. I definitely have a Sagittarius that is like, you do desire this person's attention, whereas this person does desire to kind of hold back and kind of like get a handle over things here, okay? Look what's at the bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. So this could be a Taurus, a Leo, a Scorpio, a Gemini, a Pisces. So why is Sagittarius showing up inside of this situation as the Page of Wands? And Sagittarius, I just want to take a second and first and foremost, thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is thoroughly appreciated. Also, I want to tell you all that this is a general message, so please feel free to say that this is you over here or if this is you over here. I do want you to know that take the message for the way that allows you to grow and develop, okay? And sometimes that does require uncomfortability. That does require getting out of your comfort zone, okay? Let's see. Why is Sag showing up as the Page of Wands? The Moon card in the reverse. I love that it's coming out in the reverse and the Sun card, because this is saying that Sag is showing up in the Page of Wands. It's because like Sag is no longer willing to allow their fears and anxieties to hold them back. They're releasing these fears. They're no longer it's like they're repressing. Like I will say this, I do feel like that Sagittarius is trying to release the fear. I do feel like that Sag is releasing the fear and is willing to experiment and explore whatever it is that this person is offering to them. There is this underlying of being real optimistic, positive, happy, that like they're celebrating this internally. But I do have a Sagittarius here that does kind of try to suppress their emotions because they're trying to get, like, they don't feel like that they're getting the attention that deserves them to truly show the real emotions that they feel as it pertains to this situation here. Why does this person show up as the Hierophant in this connection? I hope that they're not committed. But this could also be like an employer boss energy, student teacher business. Because the Page of Wands is in the Hierophant. There's a significant difference in the authority that the two of you all hold, without a doubt. Let's see. So why does this person show up as the Hierophant here? What's up? What's good? What's going on, Sagittarius? Damn. Look, the Page of Wands in the reverse and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Remember, you're showing up as the Page of Wands. I definitely feel like that this person is showing up as the Hierophant here. Like they're very stubborn, very rigid, very structured, because to be honest with you, they really don't, I don't know. It's like this person shows up as the Hierophant here. Like basically this is someone that kind of like throws their upbringing or their position of power, like they kind of use that to their advantage because of a lack of confidence. Okay, they definitely do it out of a lack of confidence, selfishness, jealousy, insecurities. Thank you, Spirit. Insecurities. So this person kind of like, this is definitely someone who this person is in this connection. They have the tendency to kind of rest on their laurels because, like, to be honest with you, if they didn't allow their upbringing or their structure or their position in life to guide them, they really wouldn't know what they stand for. This is definitely someone that has become accustomed to depriving themselves of their true desires. This person definitely loves to throw their power around. Look, and I have to be honest with you. This person is definitely, kind of like, this person is definitely butthurt here. This person definitely feels some sort of deep wound. This person definitely feels like that you have triggered some sort of jealousy inside of them. So it's like you desire this person's attention. This person the desire is to hold back. Before I clarify your desire for attention, I want to clarify, why does this person and I feel like that it's because they know that your ass is over here wanting their attention. So like, shh. Let me see. What's the Strength card? Why does this person desire the Strength card? The Hangman, what'd I tell you? And here's, and can I jump around for a second? Queen of Swords. Let me tell you something, Pooh. Let me jump around for a second. The universal reason for this connection, like the reason why the universe is allowing this to come to your doorstep, is the Three of Cups and the Knight of Swords, to teach you the consequences of rushing into something too fast, like making a decision too hastily, and then kind of like stagnating things. Like, okay, so either I'm speaking to someone that will kind of like jump off the porch and then be like, okay, hold on, I can't swim, hold on, I was just kidding, time out, I can't swim, and then as soon as they get close to you, be like, oh, I got you, tag, you're it, okay? So meaning that you'll make a decision, get the reaction, and then you'll backtrack on your decision. There's something like that is the issue, and that's why this person is feeling the energy of wanting to hold back. With the Strength card is clarified by the December 8th could be significant, or August the 12th. Take it as it resonates. But the Strength is their desires. They do desire to hold back from that primal instinct to eat your ass up. You know what I'm saying? In a good way, because I don't think this person has any necessarily malicious intentions, because their future actions is the Page of Cups, but they do have the intentions to hold back and to take a pause, because they definitely feel like that they're like, they gotta hold up, I gotta look at this situation from a different perspective now. Hold on, I can't have Sagittarius out here handling me like that. That's the energy that I'm getting. And so show me why Sagittarius desires the Six of Wands. Why are they desiring recognition, attention, reward from this person? The Nine of Wands, because for one, this person, the Chariot, it's like you can't move forward. This person has hurt your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, one, you want this person's attention to give you hope that it's not over for good. Okay? But I have to be honest with you, some of you Sagittarians are really wanting this person's attention so that you can assert some sort of boundaries and have this last stand your way. With the Chariot in the reverse, it's like Sag may not really intend, temperance. It's like, hold on, Sagittarius may feel like that they kind of got the short end of this stick. So Sagittarius may be trying to just like test hold on, are you really done with me? Are you really done with me? Are you really done with me? Hold on now. I don't know. There ain't no way. So it's like you're desiring this person's attention so that you can assert some sort of boundaries, because you are wanting to have the last dance. You are wanting to have it your way. I have to be honest with you. So the universe is, like I said, there's really no clarification needed on for what the universe is wanting from this connection. I do feel like, let's look the Page of Cups. Spirit is saying, go ahead and talk about that Page of Cups. Because this person's next likely actions towards you is the Page of Cups. What does that mean? The Nine of Cups to the Four of Cups. This person is about to have some sort of sudden awareness. Like this person, like I have to be honest with you, this person is going to make some sort of small emotional appeal your way. This person is looking for emotional satisfaction. Now, it's showing up in the Nine of Cups. Now, I will say that with the Nine of Cups and the Page of Cups, I do see the Ten of Cups, but the Page of Cups is energy really isn't enough for me to count that as the 10th cup, unless you're willing to fortify that cup. You know what I'm saying? Like, meaning that, a child's cup will empty out. Like if I drink out of my child's cup versus when my child drinks out of it, my cup's going to be empty a lot quicker. When you're drinking from whatever this person is offering you, it's not going to completely quench your thirst. Okay. But the fact that you at least take this cup brings emotional satisfaction to this person. Yeah, they're going to make a little small offer, check in for alignment. Like, do I still got it over there? But somehow or another, your next likely actions is the Ace of Swords. So it does look like that you getting ready to get something up off your chest or see this situation truthfully. The Page of Cups, you see this motherfucker truthfully. You see this person truthfully. Oh my goodness. Congratulations. You have wisened up to this person's shenanigans. Your next likely actions towards this situation is to have some sort of breakthrough and clarity as it pertains to this person's offer. I have to be honest with you, because you do have this breakthrough and clarity. I feel like that you're able to take wise actions towards this person, which allows for some sort of change in the way that you all invest in this connection. But there is some sort, I have to be honest with you, the likely outcome here is telling me that there is a renewal. Things are going to be balanced out. I don't feel like that you immediately feel like you are out of the code. I do feel like that this is a process coming in out of the code. But because of this breakthrough and understanding what this person is offering you, it's like you're able to respond to it in a more wiser way instead of having the temper tantrum and just, hey, I'm leaving. You're able to try this one more time from a more wise perspective. What does this Five of Pentacles mean for the likely outcome of this situation for Sagittarius? All right, let's take a look at this Five of Pentacles, Sagittarius. Let's take a look at this Five of Pentacles. What's the Five of Pentacles for the Page of Pentacles and the Fool card? Yeah, I do. I feel like that there is, I have to be honest with you. I do with the Judgment card and then the Fool card. I think that it's just going to take some time for you guys to really start that new cycle. But I do feel like that the Page of Pentacles is an offering for the new beginning that is going to take some time. The Seven of Pentacles is patience. It is investment that returns something, okay? And I do feel like that the likely outcome of this is that you all deciding that it is the best bet to take your time. The Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. It is very practical for the two of you all to slow down and balance out what it is that you're both working on and then to move towards one another. You know, my children walked in and I'm going to go handle something with them really quick. But I just wanted to show that the Seven of Cups in the reverse is at the bottom of the deck. And this does say alignment. So it does look like that it's going to take some time for this situation to come into alignment, Sagittarius. But it comes into alignment. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pause this, go handle my children, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to see what you need to know. I'm only going to, I don't know, I'm going to take my time to decide if I'm going to pull only the zodiac signs that showed up in this reading, or if I'm going to see what it is that you need to know from your ancestors as it pertains to all 12 zodiac signs. I'm not quite sure at this moment. Give me some time. Okay, Sag. So I'm back, and I'm going to be honest with you. I do feel like that there's going to be some sort of cleaning of, like, there's going to be some sort of refresh here. I do feel like that this is a karmic relationship. Like, I don't think that there's, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's karmic energy that has to be cleared up within this connection, no matter what, before it can come into alignment. That's the most important thing, excuse me, that you need to be made aware of, okay? Let's see, Spirit. What is the... let's see who showed up here. So we do have Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, Taurus, Pisces, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. We got heavy Pisces energy confirmed here. Heavy, yeah, those are the energies. This ain't what Spirit wants me to use. Spirit, let me see. Listen, Linda, additional information, and these is going to cut straight to the chase. I ain't even going to hold you. If this is an Aries through Pisces, Spirit, straight from the top of the deck, please. If this is Aries through Pisces, straight from the top of the deck. What is the additional information that Sagittarius needs to know if they're dealing with an Aries through Pisces, that they're resonating with this message? Yeah, believe it or not, I slept like a baby last night, but I think my allergies are messing up. Okay, so Aries, it says, it looks like what you need to know as it pertains to this Aries. Sagittarius, there's a reading over our members, and we talk about germination. I would advise you to go watch that live over there. But there's definitely this need to work on your divine feminine side to gather the strength to protect what you're building. But I do feel like that this Aries has the tendency to kind of like step on what you develop. And that's what you really need to know. Additional information about the Taurus. I don't know if you're Sagittarius, if you're dealing with a Taurus, I feel like that this person, like, I do feel like that you two are energetically connected, okay? So I will say that if you're dealing with the Taurus and you're resonating with this reading, there's definitely some sort of trained way of thinking that keeps you energetically attached to this person. And this person is saying the additional information is that this person, they feel you through everything. Like they feel like that when you hear bad news, they can feel that. Okay. This person, like this, I will say that whoever this Taurus is someone that you can call on in times of darkness. Gemini, lifesaver. The Gemini, additional information is you're not in this storm alone. This Gemini is in this situation. I do feel like that this situation with the Gemini is closer to getting worked out than you recognize. But it's just a matter of, I have to be honest with you. When I think about the lifesaver, Sagittarius, sometimes people just panic to the point that they won't even go move towards the lifesaver. So if they toss the lifesaver out there to you and it's not within arm's reach, you got to figure out how to move towards it a little bit. Like, you're not in this alone, but it does require your participation, okay? If this is a Cancer, so there's been something that this Cancerian person has recently celebrated, and it has them really thinking about the times that they had with you. Okay, so I do feel like that, I think that things kind of got carried away in the heat of the moment, and it kind of caused you all not to see, or this Cancer is recognizing that they wasn't seeing what really the two of you all had together. The Leo Ooh, the Leo, there's very deceptive, alluring behavior. There's some sort of hidden danger that's attached to that Leo. The Virgo. The Virgo is saying, like, the additional information is, I have to be honest with you. I do feel like that the Virgo is pretty loyal to this situation. It says, even when the world seems against you, find strength in knowing your true self, stay strong, and know you're not alone. So I don't necessarily feel like if I don't know why Sagittarius needs to know this, but I don't think the Virgo has completely written you off, but I do feel like that the Virgo is choosing to focus on other matters. Libra, secret weapon. This Libra has some sort of hidden information. Okay, so if the Libra comes to you and they're asking questions, and they're like looking for your answer, Sag, they already know the answer. The Scorpio, digital whispers. So this is saying that the connection feels real, but it lacks depth and craving. So like this Scorpio is like kind of like craving some sort of physical touch, and they feel like that's the reason why there's a lack of depth. That's why they feel like that they're unable to get through to you, is because there's so much distance between the two of you all. But this person is definitely longing for touch. Like this person is longing to be in your physical presence in order to work through what they're calling a tumultuous, like I guess you guys are kind of like not in the best position right now. The Sagittarius, we have seeking help in the reverse. So if you're dealing with the Sagittarius is saying that they are seeking to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're willing to be there for emotional support and all of that, but they're not trying to be bound by your struggles. Like they don't want to take, the Sagittarius is saying that they don't want to take on your issues nor opinions of others. Okay. So like this person, like they want to be there to support you, but they don't want to feel like, they don't want to get you to the point where you think that they're obligated to show up for you. Capricorn. The Capricorn is isolating them. The Capricorn is putting up walls. This Capricorn is putting up walls. The Capricorn is definitely putting up walls. They're putting distance between you. Like they're trying to protect themselves from something, but it's like they're actually feeling like that there could be a deeper bond between the two of you all. But it looks like that this person is kind of like pushing you away. The Aquarius, oh wow, the Aquarius looks to be, it looks like that this is a passionate love and a strong desire. It does, and it does look like that you and the Aquarius will get some sort of renewal, cleaning of the slate, and there is an opportunity for you and Aquarius to have a happily ever after. It's confirmation belch. Last but not least, Pisces. This Pisces, there's a lot of temptations around this person. Like they're having a hard time remaining disciplined because of the temptations around them. This person is trying their best to avoid falling into old habits. But there's like, I will tell you, this person is trying to focus on building a better future. But right now, there's a lot of temptation around this person that is like literally having the Pisces falling into old patterns. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope that this message was able to offer you some clarity and guidance. If so, I would thoroughly appreciate that thumbs up down below. Peace, love, and light.